Hello, this is a series of demonstration. I'm going to show you how to estimate fixed cost and variable cost. Um, First of all, I'm going to demonstrate how to calculate high and low, calculate the cost using high and low method. And then I'm going to demonstrate using the naming cell for reference purpose. Then I will look into the regression method. There's 3 different ways that I'm going to show you. I then will demonstrate the visualization of plotting the scatter plot uh, to estimate the fixed and variable cost. Finally, I will demonstrate how to use Excel, how to copy and repeat it use of your formula in Excel. Okay, first of all, let's look at how to calculate the variable cost and fixed cost using high and low method. The green area is the input area, so these are the data given by maybe the manufacturer unit. They record this amount of volume production, and that is the total cost. And as a management team, they want to know what proportion of this total cost actually come from fixed, which is not directly linked to the number of unit produced, and which amount actually is per unit basis. So the high and low method means that we need to find the high and low volume and then find the associated cost matching with this. So to do high and low, first of all, we use the minimum and the maximum formula here. So maximum volume, minimum volume. So notice that this is the function, the minimum function, and then it requires a series number. Here is one example for using naming, because naming not only just you use for one cell, we can name a group of cells and we call this volume. And then when we use here, we can just simply refer to volume, and it will do exactly the job as this range. And as I mentioned, the good thing about using naming is that it's absolute reference for sure. So volume means it's this area. It won't change. It won't move to somewhere else. Okay. To find the corresponding level of cost, in this example, it's simple. I mean, because you can always find it yourself and then type it here. But for repeating use and save of time and reduce human error, we use computer algorithm to do that. And there's a very good, powerful function in Excel called Vlookup. So what it does is it's looking up somewhere on this left-hand side. So what you're looking for is B18. So it's this one. And then in this area of volume and cost area, so you have to have at least 2 columns, because you want to look for the and the column you are looking for have to be on the leftmost of the area you're selecting. For example, this is the B column you're looking at, so the B have to be here. So you have to structure your data in this way that the column we are searching for is on the leftmost array. And then which column's value you want to give back to it and replace here, which is the second one from 1 to the cost. We want it to come back, return the cost. And finally, this actually is asking you whether you want an approximate match or exact match. We always say we want exactly match in this case. So we hit enter, that will give you the answer. And we want it to do exactly the same thing. We drag and copy this, but notice when you drag, actually this thing actually move because we haven't locked the dimension of this area. So make sure when you copy and paste this kind of table array, make sure you lock the area. Once you've done that, then you're just using the formula given out here to do the calculations.